Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Monty Braun will start us off here in inning number 2 with our score tied 2-2.
And with the way both teams swung the bats in the first inning, we may be looking at a lot more runs than that.
Line drive to center field, and a base hit here to open up the second.
Well, you talk about being locked in.
Jake Marisnick will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5
to give away games at home. We'd like to see it.
Jorge Flores will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Franco is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Dwight Smith will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
But a great diving catch here will end the inning. Into the box, Monty Braun. He reached on a single in his first try.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Tomlinson is under it. No problem. 1 away.
Center fielder number 8.
Will Franco strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Stroman gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. It up in time to first, and there are 2 away. So striding in, number 39, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 4-3 ball. Leading off the inning, Scott Burdett, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Hit out towards second. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield. Monty Braun stands in looking to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can come through with a big base hit here. Back up the middle, that will get through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Oh, and a crucial.
Jake Marisnick will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And that's through, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, for a relief pitcher.
Jorge Flores comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from Dwight Smith comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs.
Coming to the plate again, Andy Burns, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Burdette is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Leading off the inning, Scott Burdette, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, left fielder
Colby Tomlinson will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 9th inning coming up. Toronto leads this one 10-5. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one.
leading off for Toronto. Second
Monty
baseman.
Braun ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand.
Jake Marisnick digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
And you're going to see the location.
Settling in now, Jorge Flores. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And that was a huge strikeout at the time because there were 2 runners in scoring position. And it's never fun to walk back to the dugout knowing that you left RBIs on the table.
The 2nd for 1. Striding into the box, Dwight Smith. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now Andy Burns will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Betts is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded. Eddie Castro strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind 3rd. Number 12 is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Blue Jays strand 3. They still lead it, though. Luis Cruz ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. And, fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
15 hits.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top. Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in. Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. Xander Bogaerts will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Zimmerman comes set. Here's the 2-1. Changed up on him as this is ground. Takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox set. Monty Braun will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row.
Jake Marisnick will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. So stepping in, number 9, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Flores.
Monty Braun strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Stepping in, Jake Marisnick. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. 1-2, here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight.
Number 9 will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from the defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Tomlinson is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Monty Braun heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Monty Braun.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Jake Marisnick will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Hot shot towards the hole. In there, a base hit.
And at this point,
number 9 will dig in 1 for 2 with a double in this one. 0-2, here it comes. Line softly toward the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now. Jorge Flores steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hit hard towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 6-1.
Nice. He really sat on the fastball there. He squared it up perfectly, drove it into left field. He'll be rewarded with an RBI.
Monty Braun stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Man, he is wearing them out. Got himself a 4.
Jake Marisnick ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Powell has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Monty Braun, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets. And welcome back. We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend. Monty Braun will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Braun.
Swing and a high chopper. Singleton is up with it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. And with that, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Coming to the plate now, Monty Braun, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Late, racing back, he makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little bit of a risk there.
Monty Braun will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
Eldon Ryan will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now a throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
And he'll get back in safely. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes... Jimmy Loomis steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Andy Burns digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair through 5, all even at 2-2. Monty Braun strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's 4-2. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Eldon Ryan steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the... Carlos Correa digs in, earned an RBI with a bases loaded walk his last time up. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Monty Braun will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, how much hotter is he going to get? He's got...
At the plate, Eldon Bryan. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases. Jimmy Loomis steps up now with the bases loaded and his guys down by 4. That makes him, of course, the potential tying run, so we'll see if he swings for it here.
Oh, you know he's going to get his money's worth if he gets a pitch to hit, but he's also got to be sure to not try to do too much up there. A base hit makes this deficit a whole lot more manageable.
Blue Jays strand 3. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Now to the plate, Tony Kemp, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On the ground to short. This could be 2. On to first, a double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there.
Monty Braun makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard.
So coming to the plate, Eldon Bryan, and the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th.
26 outs, and it comes down to this.
And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the tops player spotlight. Monty Braun is our man to watch. And he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits. A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Monty Braun will stride in, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. EK, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, the 349th of his career, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure.
So stepping in, John Singleton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Monty Braun steps in with another shot to do some damage after hitting a 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Well, anytime you can take a fastball like that and hit it dead center, you know you're pretty much on your game. So you got to look for them to try to work them a little bit differently. Get it away from him. Get it down and in. Do something. Throw him some off-speed pitch. You don't want to throw him the same pitch he saw last time.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Pollock ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center, making it an even .350 for his career, and it's now 6-3.
And that's already 2 home runs he's coughed up here in the first 2 and the 3rd innings. He's not fooling anybody out there, and they just keep pouring it on.
Alex Brennan will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. High pop-up. Loomis is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Throws plate. Monty Braun will stand in now with 5 RBIs to his credit already and a chance to add on some more.
And you know, Matt, the way he's attacked the baseball so far, why stop now?
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Late, ranging back. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, we wondered what he'd...
Preston Tucker will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Monty Braun will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already and 2 more ducks out there at second and third.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just a simple base hit.
Hammers it to deep right field. Late, going back, he makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors. John Singleton will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer. Monty Braun will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play. Junior Lake stands in looking to do some work against that big deficit they've got in front of them.
Oh, you got it, Matt. This is a situation where he just needs to keep that line moving. Get on, get a couple in, and hope the next guys can come through big.
And that's through for a base hit. 1 run scores. And to score, the runner from second.
Well, even though he's the number 2 hitter in the lineup, he says...
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Monty Braun is our man to watch, and he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs, really. We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Texas Rangers. Number 50 will stride in now, 2 for 5 in the series finale on Sunday. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a... The throw in time.
Wow, made it look easy.
Batting 7.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Monty Braun will get his first shot here, coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. DeShields is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. With a moment now. Digging in to try it again. Monty Braun. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Monty Braun.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Well, there you go.
Jake Marisnick gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rougned Odor will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Hot shot to third. To second. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Monty Braun steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Monty Braun.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's retired 1 away. Monty Braun strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Second baseman, Monty Braun.
Hit hard up the middle, and this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. Jake Marisnick comes forward to hit with the winning run at first.
Well, this is all about execution here, Matty. At the very least, he's got to find a way to move him into scoring position.
Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. So you can mark that one. So coming to the plate, Jorge Flores, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
The best thing you can do right here is just keep it simple. Look for something to hit and think middle of the diamond.
And he'll reach first safely. Dwight Smith will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire, and sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that just about does it. Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Monty Braun will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Number 50 is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just... So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Zimmerman gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Now to the plate, Rougned Odor. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Grounded to short. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So it's no... Monty Braun is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman, Monty Braun.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
I've been really impressed with the way he's swinging the bat lately. 15 straight games now, and people are really starting to take notice of that streak.
Jake Marisnick will dig in. He singled his first time around. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw. Monty Braun will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes to Shields. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Number 50 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hit out towards second. To his left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Number 50 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, he's had a rough one at the plate in this one, guys, but here's another opportunity to get something going.
On the ground to the left side. He's got it. On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now. Monty Braun will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Monty Braun.
Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now 5-3.
And now the task got just a little bit easier.
And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you. And he came on to slam the door shut.
5 runs.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Blue Jays come out on top, 5-3. Good night from Toronto.
3 hours exactly. A reminder that extra subway trains will be available at the Union and St. Andrews stations. The King Street streetcar provides access to St. Andrews Station via the ends of John Street or Peter Street. Light rail transit is also available along Queens Quay from Union Station.
Back here on the MLB. Afternoon baseball on the show as you get a look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, the third and final. Rougned Odor will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Boy, you look for a guy to produce. He's got 9 RBIs in his last 10 games, and he had a as well.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Number 50 settles in for his first at-bat, and he'll be looking to break out in this one, not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard-hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Monty Braun will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
And we know it's just April, so the season is just getting started, but obviously he's off to a great start.
High and deep to right. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall. See you later, over the wall, a home run.
You just can't throw that pitch right there.
Delino DeShields is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
On the ground, softly towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Austin Barnes is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Number 50 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th. At the plate, Monty Braun. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
One of the keys for him getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. But this is now 2 home runs he's served up here in the first few innings. You bet there's a...
So stepping in, number 61, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. way to get dirt. He's up with it. The throw. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, nice pick. Well, you might remember this guy made an error earlier in the game. But can he make up for it right here? I'll say yes, he can. That's just a super play to lay himself out, and he takes away a hit.
Leading off the inning, Mike Trout, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, second baseman
Monty Braun will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep to right center field. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Number 37 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Braun. Throw gets him. 2 down.
now batting, third baseman
So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. The 2-2 pitch. To short. Scooped up. A bear. Back to first. And that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Monty Braun, and he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
Yeah, all he needs here is the double, guys, so he's going to be feeling just a little bit of pressure. Cycles are so rare to get.
Right fielder has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Ryan Nesbitt, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit to short. He's right there. 1 on to first, and that's the 4th double play they've bounced into so far today. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
fans are
really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs.
And welcome back. We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game. Monty Braun will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Into the windup and the pitch. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another. Eldon Bryan will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Espinoza is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. And with that, Jimmy Loomis will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.